Ambassador Krell-9 of the Galactic Council stared at the emergency broadcast with all four of his eyes widening in synchronized horror. The translation algorithm had just finished processing the latest transmission from the human vessel Odyssey, and three words glowed ominously on his screen: "Hold my beer." Within nanoseconds, every defensive system in the quadrant activated. Shields hummed to life across 1,000 worlds. Military fleets scrambled. Evacuation protocols initialized on 17 nearby stations. The Galactic Threat Assessment Network, after 3 years of studying human behavior, had learned to recognize the warning signs. Those 3 simple words had preceded the destruction of a rogue asteroid using nothing but mining equipment and what humans called creative thinking. They had come before humanity accidentally discovered faster-than-light travel while trying to make a delivery drone go faster. Most recently, they preceded the incident where a human engineer had rewired a coffee maker into a plasma cannon to fend off space pirates. What are they doing now? Fleet Commander Zyx then demanded, her tentacles writhing with anxiety. Krell-9 pulled up the video feed. A human named Marcus Webb stood on the observation deck of the Odyssey, literally holding his crewmate's beverage. His companion, Engineer Riley Morrison, was grinning with that peculiar expression humans made when they were about to do something spectacularly inadvisable. "According to our intelligence," Krell-9 said slowly, "they've encountered the Void Leviathan of Sector 9. The command center fell silent. The Void Leviathan was an ancient cosmic entity that had destroyed entire civilizations. Galactic protocol was simple: detect it, run, and pray it didn't follow. They're going to try to communicate with it," Zyx then whispered. "Worse," Krell-9 replied. "They're going to try to befriend it." On screen, Morrison was already suiting up. The plan, as transmitted to Galactic Command, was insane even by human standards. Morrison intended to approach the creature in nothing but a standard EVA suit, carrying what humans called snacks and a really cool laser pointer we modified. "This will start a war," someone muttered from the back of the command center. But Krell-9 had studied humans longer than anyone. He'd watched them turn waste products into fuel, convert their primitive entertainment devices into quantum processors, and somehow make allies out of species that had been mortal enemies for millennia. They didn't follow rules because they often didn't know the rules existed. And sometimes, terrifyingly, that worked. "Raise all shields," he ordered. "But hold fire. Let's see what happens." Morrison drifted through space toward the massive entity, a being of shadow and starlight that had existed since before recorded history. The creature's eyes, each the size of a planet, fixed upon the tiny human. The galaxy held its breath. Then Morrison activated the modified laser pointer. A beam of concentrated light, pulsing with colors that shouldn't exist in normal space, danced across the void. The Leviathan's massive head tilted. One eye followed the light pattern. Then another. "Is it playing?" Zyx then asked incredulously. Over the next hour, the impossible happened. Morrison taught the ancient cosmic horror to play fetch with asteroid fragments. The human shared something called beef jerky, which the creature consumed by absorbing it into its event horizon. By the end of the encounter, the Void Leviathan was following the Odyssey like an enormous, reality-bending puppy. Krell-9 slumped in his chair as the threat level dropped from maximum to human involvement ongoing. "They've adopted it," he said flatly. "They've adopted an ancient eldritch entity." "What do we do now?" someone asked. Krell-9 pulled up the paperwork for filing a new galactic incident report. Under threat assessment, he typed, "Resolved through improbable human friendship. Recommend updating diplomatic protocols to include snacks and modified technology as valid negotiation tools." As the Odyssey departed Sector 9 with its new companion, Marcus Webb's voice came through the comms one last time: "Hold my beer, I'm gonna see if we can teach it tricks." The threat level immediately jumped back to maximum.